Good afternoon, Alex. Just before we start, I wanted to remind you that I'm a mandated reporter. So our conversations will be kept confidential, just except in moments that, I might suspect that there's child abuse, elder abuse, or moments where I feel like you have thoughts of harming yourself or others. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 feeling really bad or sad, how do you feel today?
I would say like a 4.
A 4. Why a 4 and why not a 5?
It's been a hard week.
What has made it hard?
I went to go see my kids again.
Yeah.
And every time I see them, I feel like they're blaming me for being in the position they're in.
So what makes you think that they're blaming you?
Just some of the comments they make, the questions.
Oh. So could you give me some examples? What are some of the things that you hear from your children?
Well, they keep asking me why they're there, why they can't come home with us when we leave. Like, when are we going home? And, after a while, I start thinking of all the reasons why they're in that position right now,
Yeah. And how do you respond to your children when they're asking you those very difficult questions?
I don't usually have a good response. So I just pat them on the head or be like, we'll go home soon, just not today.
Yeah, I imagine as a parent it must be really difficult answering those questions. How does it all make you feel?
I just don't know what to do. I feel so sad. And I want to break down in front of them, and I know that I can't, because they're depending on me, and we're only there for a limited number of hours. But, I know it's my fault. I don't have a job. I can't provide them a home or food. I don't have that safety, and it's because of me, because I did those drugs, and, I made mistakes. I made the wrong choices.
Right. You did make those wrong choices at some point, but you're trying to amend those mistakes, right? And therapy is definitely a good start.
I guess if you say so. I don't know, it's just, I feel frustrated, like, my kids tell me, you better not misbehave, you need to get your act straight, and then that just makes me feel even worse. Like, I'm trying, but I feel like I'm not moving forward.
So what would you have to do to feel like you're moving forward?
I need to get a job. I think that's the main thing right now. I need to get a job. Be able to have some forms of stability, and show them that I have that. And hopefully everything else would start falling into place.
Yeah. So it's a good start, making that goal for yourself of, having a job. So let's write that down. I'll write that down for you. So, having a job. All right. So what steps do you think you could take to find a job?
Well, I've been looking in the newspaper.
Looking in the newspaper. Okay, and what kinds of things are you looking for?
Right now, anything that will take me, but you remember my situation.
Right.
I don't have papers to work here, so that kind of makes it difficult to just go apply for anything. So whatever I can find, I'll take.
Right. And in the past, you did overcome that barrier, right? You were a gardener, and it seems like from the conversations we had in the past, you were a very successful one.
I did have my own route for a while, and
so let's take a look at what you did before to kind of establish yourself as a gardener, and what kinds of things you could, incorporate now to kind of give yourself that start?
Well, I think last time what I did, I went up to a house and I knocked. They had overgrown weeds, and I just offered them my services, and it kind of went from there. And then once I did a good job in that house, they kind of referred me to someone else, and so forth. And then I think I had that whole, little area going, but it was just mostly just going there and putting myself out there.
So what I'm hearing is that you have really strong interpersonal skills. I mean, for you to just knock on a stranger's door and, use your skills just to, start, that's a really amazing thing, Do you think you could do some of that now? Or maybe even go back to some of those people that you worked with before?
Well, I think I might have burned some bridges with some of them because of the past history, but I mean, I could try. If not, I could always go try somewhere else in a different neighborhood. I think I still have some of the equipment that we managed to get when they closed the house down.
Right, and they already know how your work is.
Right.
Right? The worst thing they could say is no. And you could always go to all the other people you helped.
You're right. You're right. The worst thing they could say is no.
Yeah. How would you feel about hearing a no from someone, potential employer?
I feel like at this point, it's what I'm expecting. So I think it would be more of a surprise if I hear a yes.
Yeah. But we don't know, right?
But we don't.
We're hoping for that yes.
I guess I should just go put myself out there, right?
Yeah. Do you think you have been doing that lately?
Not as much as I should. I could always, go. I think I've gone maybe once or twice and browsed the newspaper, but you're right, I could be doing more.
Yeah. Are there any other steps that you think could help you in finding a job?
Maybe talking to other people, like to other friends or out in the community, and just let them know that I'm available, what I'm looking for, or if they have anything that they need assistance with. I mean, I can do other stuff. I have some basic handyman skills. I can move stuff,
Right. So let's maybe focus on maybe completing one of those before the next session. That way you could bring it back. And one of the other things that I could also suggest is coming to our job specialist and basically talking to him. Just maybe what we could do is take a look at some of your strengths as, someone who is looking for a job, because he's gonna ask you those things. What are you good at? What do you excel at? What are you looking for?
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. I need to think about it, think about what skills I have, actually name them, because I just do stuff.
Right. So it looks like you have a lot of strengths, and I want you to come prepared to explain those things to the job specialist for next week. One of the things that I'm gonna also fill out paperwork for is the food boxes. Right. So hopefully by the next session we'll have that already set and in place to go. So let's set up our appointment for next week.
Okay. Can you try to make it like right before 12? I want to make sure I'm here for when they give out lunch in the lobby.
Yeah, of course. So I'll write you down for next Wednesday. Does 10 work for you?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.